Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a little get ready with me video. I'm not getting ready for anything in particular, so we're just gonna be playing around with makeup today. I have some new makeup to try and we're going to do some updates on some relatively new makeup, as well as reaching into my collection and shopping my stash and using some older makeup as well. So if you're interested in seeing this video, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I think the first thing that I'm gonna use today is this new palette that I just got. This is the Rose Quartz palette by Huda Beauty. Jackie actually gave this to me for my birthday. I thought that I would film with this today. Look at those colors in here. There are some really unique looking shades in here that I'm very excited to try out. This one, for example, what even is that? What is that gonna look like? Let's just go ahead and swatch it. Oh, it's creamy. What is going on? Do I need to look this up? Whoa. It's like a holographic creamy pink. What am I supposed to do with that? I've got some updates on some of the new Charlotte Tilbury makeup that I've been trying out as well. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna prime my eyelids really quickly with my Urban Decay primer potion. Okay, I think I'm finally gonna be able to retire this because I just blended that all out and it feels like there's not even anything on my lids. So I think I can finally say that I've used this all up. I'm gonna throw it in my empties pile here. I have already done my skincare, so I've prepped my skin in that way. For my skincare today, I used the Wishful Thirst Trap Juice, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. So she calls that weird clear kind of glossy color a pearl gloss. She says, for soft pearlescent glow, apply the pearl gloss hybrid to bare lids using your finger or a flat brush. So I probably won't use that one today because I want to play with a bunch of different shades and it looks like you're not meant to put that one over top of any of the creams. I'm also quite curious to swatch shades like this one here and this one over here on this corner. I'm not sure what those are going to come out looking like. So let me just swatch that. Oh, different than I thought. They feel really soft. So there are some really beautiful kind of neutral tones in here, more cool tones in this palette, which is great. That's really what I was missing from my collection. So if I am going to get more eyeshadows, I'm really happy to have cool tones. We have some nice kind of pinky tones, some purples, some neutrals. I did a purple look with my previous eyeshadow look, which was the Natasha Denona Retro Palette review. So I think today I'm gonna play with some of these more pinky tones. So I think what I'm gonna do first is take this color here. This is called Radiate. It's a nice kind of taupey brown color. Looks like it has a bit of a pink undertone to it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in my crease. We're gonna go from the outer corner all the way across to the inner corner. I've never tried Huda shadows before, so I'm very excited. I know they're really popular. I see them a lot in other people's kits when I'm doing weddings. They seem like popular wedding palettes. I've seen some people using her palettes before for some like really beautiful glittery palettes on brides. But I don't really see any glittery shades in here. It's mostly like metallics and mattes. So just adding a second layer of Radiate. Just want to make it radiate a bit more. So far they're blending out really nicely. They're not crazy pigmented, but they build up really well. All right, so I'm switching brushes and I'm gonna go in with this one next, Serenity. Or is that maybe too purple? Let's stick to the pinks. So I'm gonna go here, Happiness, mid-tone pinky shade, still matte. And I'm gonna add this to the outer corner of my eye and then really pull it out here. Very kind of Barbie pink, which is really fun. I don't think I have really any shades quite like that. A lot of my pinks in my collection are very peachy pink, like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. And this is very blue toned, really cool toned. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna take this color right here, which is Energized. It's like a neutrally kind of cool toned taupey color in a metallic formula. And I'm gonna add that first to the inner corner. Again, it's not super pigmented like a Natasha Denona shadow would be, but it's still really pretty. I'm just gonna go in with my finger over top and see if I can intensify it a little bit. Yeah, that made a huge difference. That went on much better with my finger. Okay, and then I'm gonna take Moon Magic on the bottom here, which is kind of like holographic topper. See that? How it kind of changes color. See that? I'm gonna start right in the center and then see if I want to bring it all the way across. Yeah, I think we'll just stick to the very center of the lid with that color. That one had a ton of fallout compared to the others. And then I do just want to kind of intensify this inner color corner again, so I'm gonna go over top with Energized again, just so it really kind of pops. Gorgeous. Okay, really fun. I want to clean up my under eyes. I'm actually quite glad I did my eye makeup first today. I'm quite excited about this palette. I feel like I'm gonna be able to do lots of really fun looks with it, but that there's also lots of colors in here that make it great for like an oh, I just dug my finger into it. I hate when I do that. There's lots of colors in here that I feel like would make it really good for like an everyday kind of neutrals palette as well. I feel like there's a really, really good color selection in here. So I'm excited to play around with that a little bit more. So I'm gonna do liner and lashes really quickly. For my liner today, I think I'm gonna go back to gel. I haven't been using gel liner in ages. I've been using powders and like pencils, but I'm feeling like doing a brown gel liner today, so I'm going to use my Maybelline gel liner, and then I'm going to do a coat of mascara. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and we'll be right back. Moving on, I am going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation again today. I've been using this. I've used this probably 4 times since the first time I tried it in my first impression, so I'll talk a little bit about my feelings on this as we get into it, but I wanted to do something different with it today that I haven't tried yet, which is to try it with a primer underneath. So I usually just prime my skin with Magic Cream, and that's kind of like my daily routine with my foundation, but sometimes I do use other primers like glowy primers, and I wanted to try it with the Auric Glow Lust underneath today. So I'm just gonna take a pump of this on the back of my hand here and then buff this into my skin. So I'm gonna do my forehead and then kind of focus the rest on the high points of my cheeks here. All right, beautiful skin foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start with 1 pump. I've been finding I need 2 to get the coverage that I'm personally looking for from a foundation. I haven't really noticed much different than what I said in my foundation review. I did briefly touch on it, but it's something that I've kind of noticed a lot more since then. Something that I've kind of really noticed a bit more is that I don't really feel like it does a great job of covering redness. So if you have a lot of redness in your skin, I just don't think, I don't know, something about it, I just don't think it does a great job of covering it up. So sometimes I get little breakouts, and normally I would put a foundation over it and you could still see the texture from the breakout, but not the redness, but the redness still really shows through. You know, I also said at the end of that video that it wasn't my favorite Charlotte Tilbury foundation. It didn't like blow me away like I was hoping that it would. And I just kind of want to like double down on that. I'm going in with a second pump here and say that, yeah, it's definitely not my favorite Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I say it's actually my least favorite out of her foundations, but to me, like, there's a really high bar set by her other 3 foundations. I really love them, especially the Light Wonder and the Magic Foundation. Airbrush foundation is really great in its own ways. I'd say like of the 4, this one is my least favorite. I do think if you have normal to oily skin and you don't have really like much to cover up, that actually you'll really like it because it is so skin-like and it is so natural looking on the skin. But if you have any type of like problems that you're looking to disguise, I just don't really think it's the one for you. Having said that though, I have still been enjoying wearing it every day. Like I've put it on every day since I've gotten it. And I haven't been wearing foundation at all. Like on days where I don't film, I usually don't put on foundation. If I'm putting on any makeup at all, I'll usually do like concealer, brows, and mascara. But since I've gotten this foundation, I've been using it every single day because it just feels so good on my skin and it just looks so natural. So it is really good for kind of like a no makeup type of look. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and color correct under my eyes using my Becca under eye color corrector. And then for concealer lately, I've been using the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. It's a good color for me right now. Not my favorite concealer formula, but good enough for me to want to get through it. My skin is just feeling so dry. It's crazy. Like not only is it wintertime here and like the skin all over my entire body is so crispy and scaly and dry, but I still have barely been using skincare, like mostly only when I'm putting on makeup and filming for you guys, or like sometimes I just cannot stand how dry my face feels, and I've been using this little travel size CeraVe moisturizing lotion, which is not like the most hydrating. And I am just so beyond excited to be able to exfoliate again. Like there is just so much dead skin on my face and it just amplifies the dryness. It's crazy. I've been drinking a ton of water the last few days though, and I'm hoping that if I keep that up, that will help hydrate my skin a little bit from the inside out. My friend Kristen got me this amazing present for my birthday. She got me a hydro flask so I can like be one of the cool hydro flask girls at the gym now. But just like having a water bottle with cold fresh water in it that I can bring around the house with me all day. I've been drinking so much more water already, so I'm so happy to have that. So I'm really quickly just going to set under my eyes with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. There is almond oil and rose wax in this powder, so if you have dry skin, it is one of the best powders that you can use. It is not going to dry you out, make you feel more dry, make you feel cakey. So I'm gonna set the concealer. I'm gonna set my nose and my smile lines, and then just right in the center of my forehead here as well. And then my face is just feeling like it needs some moisture, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little spray here. Let that dry. I have another product to update you guys on, the Nudegasm face palette from Charlotte Tilbury. So this guy right here, I used in my what I got for Christmas video, and one of you guys, I can't remember who it was, but one of you left a comment on my video saying that you really liked mixing these two bronzer colors together, because in that video I was just using the lighter color and it was like so cool toned, which I'm really happy to have that because I don't have a contour color that is this cool tone in my collection, so it's nice to have. But I tried mixing the two colors together and I loved the results. I loved the color that it came out with. So I'm going to do that for you guys today and kind of show you what that looks like. So you literally just go back and forth between the two and then go right in. It's just a little bit warmer without being like too warm or too orangey. Don't get me wrong, like I love a really warm orangey bronzer, especially in the summertime, but when my skin is so pale right now, anything with too much orange in it can just look really, like really orange. So this color of these two mixed together, I've just really been enjoying, and I've been using this for bronzer every time I've done my makeup since then and mixing the two. Okay, and then I was thinking about using the Pinkgasm wand for my blush today, but the look that I did on my eyes ended up being very cool toned. So I'm gonna go in with a more cool tone blush, whichever one I find first. So this is an oldie but a goodie. This is Love is the Drug by Charlotte This is the first Charlotte Tilbury blush I ever got. It's like 4 years old or something now. It is very bright and very pink. And more on that cool tone side. Just gonna add a little blush up here, you know? Just for funsies, a little on my nose. Lovely. And then I'm gonna fill in my brows. So for my brows, I've been playing around a lot with the ABH Brow Freeze, just trying out different ways I like of applying it, and there are quite a few. I really like going in with a pencil first and then setting with this. I also really like doing what I'm going to do right now, which is actually going in first with the Brow Freeze and kind of getting that product into my brow hairs. I'm not too worried about where the hairs are pointing, and you'll see why in a second here. Just mostly dispensing the product in them. And then what I've been doing and enjoying is just taking a tinted brow gel. I'm going to use the Merit brow pomade for this. Mine's in the color brown, and then going right over top. So I like to coat all the hairs in product and then go in with a second dip and then kind of shape the hairs in the direction that I want them to go, like so. I've just really been enjoying doing my brows like this. I feel like they still look really natural, but they have a nice fluffy kind of model-esque look that I enjoy. I really need to get my brows done as well. They're such a mess, but seems so tedious to go out into the cold winter weather to get my brows done, so I've been putting it off. It's just so quick and easy to do them this way, and I don't have to worry about pulling out a pencil and fidgeting with them and filling them all in perfectly. It's just, I don't know, I really have been enjoying this. So I'm realizing now that I don't have anything on my lower lash line, and I don't know, I'm kind of digging that. I kind of want to leave it like that, but I'm going to take a white eyeliner. This is the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. This is literally like 6 years old or something crazy. And I'm going to line inside. Oh my god. Do I want to leave it like that? I feel like I look kind of like an alien. I don't know. It is kind of fun. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm not going to do mascara on the bottom or anything. I feel like I haven't used this highlighter on camera in a while. I've been using it a little bit more in just my day-to-day makeup, but this is the Dior Backstage highlighter in 005. I'm going to use this for my highlight today. I'm just mixing these two colors together and going in with that. I'm going to also add a little bit of this, just the lightest shade in here, to the very inner corner of my eye. I feel like I could go even lighter in that inner corner. So is there anything in this Huda palette I can use? Not really. So I'm gonna then go into this old Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette of mine. And what should I take? I'm gonna kind of mix together this really blue-based pink highlight here with this more peachy pink highlight, because I don't want it to be this, I don't want it to be this light, but I don't want it to be this dark, so maybe the two mixed together. Yeah, that looks nice. That's actually perfect with this look. And last but not least, I'm going to throw in a little gloss. So let's go Huda Beauty. Huda, I swear, I can't say it. Huda. God, that's awful. Huda Beauty. It just gets stuck on my tongue. Metallic lip gloss in the shade Angelic. I don't know, but I have this feeling that this is just going to go so perfect with this eye look. I don't know, actually. Does it work? Is it good? Maybe it's just because I didn't use lip liner. So I'm gonna go in over top with this Annabelle lip liner in 405 Demure. It's like a My Lips but better kind of color. Like maybe I just am not used to not having that definition on the outside. Okay, so I feel like the lip gloss is just a little bit too peachy pink for the rest of the look. So I'm gonna take this lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Live It Up. And more of a cool tone, light pink. And just go right over top. Still not 100% perfect. I'm not sure what lip color I should use. Leave me a comment down below what kind of lip color you guys would do with this look. I don't know. Maybe I just need a bit more blush. Yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what lip color you would have chosen to go with this look. I'm unsure. Now I'm feeling like maybe I should have gone in like a brownie, a brown kind of like 90s direction. I don't know. I'm not sure. You guys let me know. I'm gonna have all the products that I used today linked in the description box down below if you want to go and check any of them out. This is my finished look. Thank you guys for getting ready with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any video recommendations for me, please leave them in the comments down below. We are on the road to 1,000, and if you have any ideas for videos that you think will just like skyrocket into the YouTube algorithm, let me know because I will film it. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.